Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of season 4 here at FC Köln, and we start with the news that Kingsley Schindler has been sold to FC 20 in the Eredivisie. He will leave us in January and free up some more funds to bring in another new player, which hopefully we will do with decent quality. We're wanting to potentially next upgrade at centre mid. I could potentially sell Verstrata to bring in another central midfielder to raise yet more funds. We're quite low on numbers, but we have the quality in the depth at the minute. So I'm quite happy with the way things are going as things stand. Schindler will leave us, as we say, and then we might use Verstrata as well to sell to try and raise funds to bring another central midfielder in. Now, there's been a lot of talk in the comment section about the simulating of games this season and us wanting to challenge at the top end of the Bundesliga and in the Champions League as well. So, for the time being, I will play every single game. That's what you guys have been asking for in the comment section, so that's what we will do. But, obviously, you must fully understand that if view levels drop off again, then I'll go back to simming 3, or simming, playing 3, simming the rest per month until the series is finished, and then we'll start at Leeds. But if you guys want me to play every single game to ensure we have the best possible chance of winning the Bundesliga and the Champions League this year, then I will do that. But it obviously depends on your support on the series. So I'll play every single game whilst you continue to watch every single episode. Schalke versus Köln, then, is going to be the first one that we shall play today. Daniel Marlin is in decent form, but rotation is key, and I don't think he'll start here in this one. It's not been the greatest start to the season so far. Qualifying for the Champions League looks to be a difficult ask now. Not really. Of course we can get back on track. It's still very early days in the season. Only played 6 games in the league, I think it was. How have you prepared for the game against your rival, FC Schalke? Have to just treat it like any other match, because it doesn't matter who we're playing. We're in a position now where we want to win every single game. Or we're aiming to win every single game. There isn't any fixture where we're like, we're probably only going to possibly get a draw from this. Even against Liverpool, we had the slight feeling that we might be able to get something, and as it turned out, we should have gotten something because of the way that the game transpired. So today, we'll have Schalke, Hannover, and CSKA Moscow. Then tomorrow will be Frankfurt, Darmstadt, and FC Bayern München at the end of the month. So we'll start with Schalke. It is 6 games that we've played so far. Schalke have had a decent start to the season, up in 6th, but we could go within 3 points of them. We're on 7 points so far. Dortmund and Bayern are on 10 and 11 respectively, but it's Mainz that lead the way somehow. Wolfsburg up there on 16 points. We're going to play every single game now, so hopefully we can win every single game now, or as many as physically possible, and get ourselves all the way up towards the top of the table, where hopefully we shall finish in first place by the end of the season. That's going to be the side that I use. I don't see any need to change that for the time being. We'll head into this game then away from home against Schalke and hope for 3 points. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the rest of this season, or of course the Leeds series when that starts, when this one finishes. Schalke time. Nubel in goal for Schalke here. Rudy Nunez, Mandy and Mendel. McKennie and Mascarell sat holding with 3. Raman, Harit, Scherp, Bergstaller, Carlinhos, a new striker for Schalke in this save. Grealish still on the bench, Nacho still on the bench, Lovren, new signing Paulinho there as well, but no Bergstaller. Right then, let's see what Carlinhos is all about. Back towards Mendel. Down the line to Raman again. I think he might have been offside there. No, play continues. Inside to McKennie. Harit, we have had a tendency conceding goals early doors in games recently, and Carlinhos draws the save out of Timo Horn. Very nearly conceding inside the opening 10 minutes again. That was a clearing header. My defender won that header. Very foggy here from that camera angle at least. Thankfully it's okay from the tele-broadcast camera that we play on. We'll clear that away with Cotsiello, although nearly knocked Nunez out. I'm trying to move my man out of the way and I can't. And Timo Horn comes and punches. That was very dangerous again. Right, counter-attack. We love those. Look at Bacchio. Look over the top. Get to that Kingsley. And drive towards the box, Kingsley. And find a teammate, Kingsley. And score a goal. Luca Bacchio is squeezing under the keeper, but not over the line. The defender on hand to recover. We could have had goals at either end at the beginning of this game, but none yet. Carlinhos is in real life, a 25-year-old Brazilian striker. I didn't quite see or I can't recall what team it was that he played for when I had a look for him on FootWiz, but he's quick, 87 pace to start the save. So what he's got now by this stage, I'm not sure. Talking about him having a campaign to remember right now. Fine form in the league, apparently. Good goal-scoring form for Carlinhos. Not sure where he is on the charts. We'll maybe have to have a look after the game is completed. But Kingsley Coman getting back and digging in defensively. And, oh, no. Oh, as if that's going to fall straight to Rahman. That's the sort of thing I need to cut out of my play. I've tried to play out from the back again. I've given away possession again. And I've conceded again. Stop it, Cheese Noid. Koeman. In there to Haji. Oh, it's Martinez. It's a lovely turn. Lukebakio just gets caught in possession there. Still holding down that first team spot, Lukebakio, thanks to his tremendous goal-scoring start to the season. A couple of hat-tricks recently. One in a played game, one in a sim game. We can't keep him off the score sheet recently. I'm certainly going to need him to be on the score sheet if I'm going to get a result here. He's done really well at right back there. The pressure being put on by Schalke, and I just physically couldn't pass it quickly enough. That one just was their pressure. It wasn't me making a mistake. That was their pressure. They forced that. Schalke make it 2-0. Oh, not the best of turns from Lisandro Martinez, to be fair, but it's really well worked once they've gotten the ball off me. I'm going to need a big second half here. A big second half. Yellow across to Lisandro Martinez. Kingsley Coman. Catterback's arriving. I'm going to squeeze that through the middle there. Find Haji. Oh, Kosciello's made the run, but I'm not going to be able to get it to him. Haji just trying to drop the shoulder on the defender. Work some space. Get the shot away. Oh, it's going to drop free. Lukebakio's there to tuck it home. We're back in the game again. Just 5 minutes or so after they went 2-0 up. We've cut it back to 1. Really lucky that the keeper couldn't hold on to that, but it was brilliantly worked by Yanis Haji. Cutting around. Just forcing the defenders one way, then the other. The shot wasn't the best, to be fair, but it just wouldn't settle for the keeper. He stopped it, he rebounded off his knee. And Lukebakio with that striker's instinct and the form he's in, right there to smother it, to get it home. Right then, 5 minutes we were 2 down for. Now it's back to 1 again. Let's kick on. He's away. Down the line. Into Felipe Anderson, who stepped away well from the challenge and slots through Kosciello brilliantly. Oh, he's got no support here, Kosciello, but gets caught! Had to be given. Had to be given. Going to be, I presume, a yellow card at the very least for the defender. Or the referee's going to go to his back pocket here, I'm sure. Yes, red card. Weston McKennie sent off. They're a man down in midfield. I don't think that's a red. Yes, it's a penalty. But there's so many other defenders around there. I don't think that should be a red card. Maybe it's because it's from behind. I'm not sure. Kingsley Coman stepping up. Nope. It's going to be Lukebakio. He's the man that's been scoring all of our goals. I'm going to put it in the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, and he struck the post. Oh, Mendel gets there to turn it away. Can you believe it? I don't know whether it just hit the post or whether the keeper tips it onto the post. But Lukebakio will not be denied his second goal. Swept home by the Belgian again. Our number 9 has number 2 for the game. We're level and now against 10 men. Don't let this one slip the way we did against Liverpool. That's a brilliant turn and finish. Backing up towards Kosciello. Decent touch. Lukebakio a little bit isolated here. Yanis Haji just loitering back. A little flick from Kosciello. Or to Kosciello and Haji. Much better. 3-2 Köln. What a game this is, by the way. I was questioning what Haji was doing, hanging back so much. But Kosciello decided he's going to bomb on. He's going to play as Cam if Haji's not going to put the effort in. And then suddenly, Haji turns the burners on, bursts into life, and lifts that over the keeper into the back of the net. We've turned it around. It took them getting a man sent off and giving me a penalty. Oh, if anything, the penalty didn't help because I missed it. But it took them getting a man sent off to turn things in our favour. But things have turned, and significantly so. 3-2 up now. And against the 10 men continually, we shall try and build on that yet further and improve our goal difference too. Martinez. Forward to Haji. Mönchengladbach 2-0 up thanks to Thuram. Lukebakio out wide here to Kingsley Coman. And he's in the box, Kingsley. Can he finish it? Yeah, he can. Of course he can. 4-2. That's definitely the victory for us now. Big 3 points away from home against a rival. Really important. Corner for Schalke. In stoppage time, Jack Grealish has come on for these final moments for Harit Mascarell with a header. But it was his centre-mid partner getting sent off that swung the game in our favour. Questionable as to whether it was a red card or not. But very pleased that a red card was given. And we were able to get ourselves a big swing, turning out 4-2 winners away from home at the Veltins. Dortmund have lost to Frankfurt. Dortmund have lost again. The big sides are underperforming so far at the beginning of this season. So if we can make the most of this and kick on, then we really will be... Why didn't we Marlon play more? Competition's good. Because Kingsley Coman played, that's why. But the way things are going, if we can kick on... Luka Bacchio is absolutely superb. Then we will be genuine title contenders again this year. And hopefully we can get ourselves back towards the top as soon as possible. We earned this result, certainly. Slightly fortunate, but we were still 2-1 down when they got the red card. So we had to go out and score to get ourselves back in it. And score we did, scoring 3 times. So I'm still very pleased with that. Training Ahizibwe and Vuksic here. Up next for us was Hannover, I think. Also in the Bundesliga. We're up to 11th now. And you can see Dortmund there in 9th and struggling. Eustace Brandt has now been sold as well. That'll raise a little bit more money for January. Thank you very much. So we're going to head now into that game against Hannover and try and pick up back-to-back wins in the Bundesliga. Right, Esse in goal for Hannover. 4 at the back. Silva, Makudi, Cabrezi and Korb. Herger, City and Cano. With Leah, Dukes and Tuchel. Some completely different players in there for Hannover. They've been busy in the transfer windows since we last played them. Got to be a win, really. Surely. Forward there to Luka Bacchio. This is good possession play. Will it lead to anything? Not yet, but it's still going to fall free to us. We've got them pinned in at the moment. Martinez, Hadji's found some space and a good turn. Oh, it's just so many defenders back there. You can't get away from them all. 9 men behind the ball there for them with just the 1 man left forward. And now they're looking to counter. Might catch us out. Tuchel down the right-hand side. Cross is actually very good and will reach Dukes. But thankfully, he didn't get a very good connection on it. We're going to have to be wary of their counter-attacks if that's anything to go by. It's Felipe Anderson. They've really come with a game plan here, Hanover, haven't they? Look at just the amount of bodies back here and how narrow they are. By passing the ball around well, we can hopefully work some opportunities. I might have to try and stretch them. They're so narrow in their defence and they are dropping so many bodies back. It's like playing a game of Foot Champions against Hanover here. Trying to pick them apart is going to be practically impossible. He flew out at me there, the defender, though. But I need extra movement. Hadji, again, he's so lazy going forward unless he's purposefully staying back because... Oh, that was lucky. Oh, we still can't tuck it away. Unless Hadji's staying back because Cozziello's being so gung-ho going forward and he's wary of the counter-attack and his defensive positioning. I'm not sure. Because, look there, he's trying to get forward. Again, dropping back. Hadji, come on, pal. You're better than this. Maybe I need to have a look at his... oh, I've pulled the defender out of position. I need to have a look at his in-game instructions to try and get him to stay forward because he's sitting far too deep at times. And when they've got so many bodies between me and the goal, I need people making forward runs. And they're just not. Tuchel chests that down. We're going to work this away comfortably enough, though. Where's Hadji again now? He's still there, sat in that little gap. I think I need him sat further forward, though. He needs to come forward in support. See, again, look, it's Cozziello that's driving forward and Hadji sat deeper. Not sure why he's doing that. It's not really helping out. Luka Bacchio's pace certainly helps out, though. Oh, wow. That was woeful. I don't know what that was. Let me have a look at Hadji's instructions. Let me tell him to stay forward. And Cozziello is just unbalanced. He's not purposefully being told to fly forward at any given moment. His work rates are medium-high. So he's only got medium attacking work rate. And Hadji supposedly has high attacking work rate. Feels like they're the other way around right now. Really odd. You can see it as well, the way Cozziello bursts forward and Hadji just sits there. I have to change the instructions and try and get Yanis Hadji sat slightly further forward. Otherwise, I'll change the starting lineup around, and Hadji might find his spot in the team, going to someone else if he's not doing what I want of him. Had 64% possession in this game so far. No real surprise with all of the defending that Hannover have been doing so far. It's good footwork from Luca Bacchio. I need some movement. Cossiello's running around like a blue-ass fly, but he's not actually in any space ever. Even when I do get it to him, he's still not in any space, and it's going to be squeezed away. 5 minutes to go till half-time, and at this rate, it's going to take something special to get past Hannover. I haven't even got the space on the edge of the box to try a long shot, to try something from distance, because they're still too close to me. I might just try something from a long way out, and then maybe work something from a set piece from a corner or something. Really forcing me to rethink my attacking game plan here, Hannover, by setting up defensively. Really high disciplined. But now we might catch them on the counter. They got a little bit over enthusiastic, and we'll look to send Kingsley Coman in behind. Now Julian Korb's with me, but he is not going to keep up with Kingsley Coman, and I still can't beat Esser. Corner at the very end of the half, looking for Luca Bacchio, finding Luca Bacchio, but it falls straight to a defender. 0-0 at the break. There's Muslia. He's away. Oh, wow. Tuchel wins the header at the back post. I was fairly confident there that we were going to clear that. And Tuchel's just risen above Katterbach. I thought I had him dealt with a easy way there. It pops free and he's whipped in a brilliant ball. And the attacker just attacks the ball better than the defender. Cedric Tuchel makes it 1-0 Hannover. Are they doing a job on me here? They might well be. There have been no mistakes on this occasion. It's purely a game plan for Hannover working expertly well. Swept up wide to Muslia again. They've changed up Hannover. They're on the attack now. And we've been so used to attacking them, we don't know how to deal with their attacks because they haven't done it before. That was their first shot on goal that they scored from. Luca Bacchio can hopefully make me a run that I can use. Oh, it's going to pop free. Luckily for Hadji, through the gut beautifully for Felipe Anderson. And surely now, Kingsley! Oh, mate, what is that technique? Open goal! Open goal! It's not going to work, is it? Hannover are going to do a job with me. Dux out to Muslia. He's going to go down the line again. He's away. Caught between pillar and post here. They're just walking him around. Silva. Yes, he's away. He doesn't give up. Ever. Cotsiello to Felipe Anderson. Right, counter-attack. He's got plenty of stamina left here, Felipe Anderson. Cotsiello's there centrally. Luca Bacchio needs to make me a run. Make me a run. Dodi. Yes, Dodi. No, Dodi. Ooh, that's his last action on the field. He could have left us with a goal. Unfortunately not. He's away into Felipe Anderson. Hadji, I don't know why you've fallen over there, pal. Don't need to go. Look at just how disciplined they are defensively. It's impossible to get the ball through. Layout just can't turn anyone. This is the most difficult I've ever found it to break down an AI team, I think. Certainly up there. Layout. Can't get past anyone. Alava's pulled one back for Bayern against Dortmund. With one of the two of them going to be potentially chopping points, if not both, if they equalise. It's a great opportunity to gain points on them. But we're 1-0 down here and losing ourselves. The defensive play from Hannover is something I've not encountered, I don't think, at all in career mode so far. This is unreal from Hannover. Oh, good save by Timo Horn. Headed towards the top corner. Oh, why would you bowl that as a through ball? Just roll it to him. Deary me. It's just not working. Alessandro Martinez down the line to Kingsley Coman. Come on now, this time. This time, I see the man at the back post. Yes, Felipe! What a time to score your first goal for the club. Huge from Felipe Anderson. Massive from Felipe Anderson. Desperately important goal. And there's still time to try and get something else back too. I thought about taking a touch. In the end, took it first time. And thankfully, he has tucked it home. I thought if I take a first touch and it's heavy and it goes nowhere, then I lose even the chance of having an opportunity. So I'll take it first time. That way at least we definitely get a shot. And it's worked. We're level, and there is 5 minutes to find a winner. Here's Haraguchi, 2 minutes added on. And it could be them that take the lead. Jorge Mera clears away. Corner to come in from Herger. Don't concede now. That's going wide, and that will be game. They were so close to the master plan, Hannover. But our classic counter-attack pays off. And somehow, we've managed to grasp a point from that. I had over 60% possession for the majority of the game. Dortmund beat Bayern by 2-1. Mönchengladbach beat Leverkusen, who are up near the top as well. This league season is so unpredictable so far. You managed to get a draw in the last minute. Rather lucky. A draw was fully deserved. Fully deserved. We battered the door. It just stood firm for 85 minutes. Most fans expected a victory, sorry. They were the better team. Something to learn from. We need to figure out, if teams are going to do that against me at home, how to get past them, how to pick them apart. Muslia was one of the best players for them. It was okay. We need to concentrate on what we could do better when trying to break down teams. You saw it multiple times. 4, 5, 1. Could not get through. And they were so narrow and compact, it was just impossible. And because crossing, just in general on FIFA 20, isn't as powerful this year, getting it out wide and trying to whip it in wasn't going to work either. I just had to try and catch them on the counter or pick them apart. And eventually, it was the counter that worked. Right. Transfer off for Cozziello. Oh, that's a big offer, but it's not Cozziello that I'm going to sell. It's going to be Verstrata or Özcan. Right. If we can beat CSKA Moscow here, it will put us in a brilliant position to progress from the Champions League group. Having beaten Sevilla and drawn with Liverpool, 3 points in this next one would be huge. We'll go to the post-match, or pre-match, sorry, press conference first. A second win today will push the team forward towards the knockout stages. Can your teams make it? It won't be easy, but it never is. We got grouped first year in the Europa League, won the Europa League the next year. I'm hoping not to get grouped in our first year in this European competition. Will this match result in a win? You can never know. I expected Sevilla to beat CSKA Moscow, and they didn't. They lost. So we'll wait and see. Your side have had a bit of a mixed bag. They have, but we shall improve soon. And hopefully, we weren't exactly bad against Hannover. They were just that good defensively. Right, CSKA Moscow at home. We have to win this game. CSKA Moscow's team, Igor Akinfeev in goal. Mario Fernandez, as ever, at right back for CSKA Moscow. Ever present in their team. Actually, he's playing on the right-hand side of midfield. It's a 3-4-2-1. Alan Zagawev sat behind Nishimura with Efremov on the other side of that front three. This will be an interesting one. Sometimes we do well against three at the backs. Sometimes we absolutely struggle defensively because of the sheer amount of numbers they've got further forward. We'll wait and see which one this is. Playing a couple of rotated players in Europe, as ever. Mitchell Weiser starts on the right-hand side. Rafael Leao gets a start. A rare start, as things have been recently up top. Trezeguet starting too. He's going to turn here. Look for the man in the middle. And there's Rafael Leao off the mark in Europe already. 1-0 in the 6th minute. That's what we needed. I'll be honest, the ball was pulled back towards number 22 there, Mitchell Weiser, but he still ended up in the back of the net, so I'm not going to complain. Efremov. Nice tackle by Katabak. Putting the pressure on. We know how to deal with that now, or we know how to deal with it better. Cozziello will get it back to Daniel Marlin. It's good footwork. I'm going to look for Cozziello. He's, again, been one of our better players this season, Cozziello. Liverpool have just got 1-0 up through Naby Keita in Seville. I fully expected Sevilla to be much better in this group stage than they have been. That's why I thought this group stage was going to be quite difficult. When I saw the team names in there, Sevilla and Liverpool, I was like, Christ, we're going to be up against it here. But Sevilla are nothing. They're really poor. To be fair, their starting 11 wasn't that particularly impressive either, was it, when we played them? Mitchell Weiss will get it into Marlin. And we'll switch it across this left-hand side and go for a counter-attack. I was surprised to see CSKA Moscow beat Sevilla, but at the same time, after beating Sevilla ourselves so convincingly. Perhaps I'm not. Leao, good strike, blocked by Diviv. Cleared away by their defence, and we'll try and get a quick second if we can. The earlier we go 2-0 up, the better chance we have of seeing this one out. We haven't kept a clean sheet in quite a while. I'd like to do that here if I can. Shenikov. Oh, he's kicked that straight against Martinez. Just as Liverpool have scored their second, we might be setting Rafael Leao away to score ours. And we are. Anything Liverpool can do, we can do just as well. Rafael Leao back in the starting lineup. As Luca Bacchio couldn't find a way past Hannover, giving Leao the opportunity to try and pick apart the opposition in the very next game. And he is doing exactly that. We have such a decision on our hands when it comes to which striker to play in any given game, because they both just love scoring goals. 2-0. Ep4. They're 3-0 up now, Liverpool. Deulofeu in the 41st minute. Will we see a goal in this game at the same time as the goal in the Liverpool game, I wonder? Maybe. Oh, is it about to happen? Daniel Marlin's through. He surely has to finish this. And does so beautifully. Anything Liverpool can do, we can do just as well. I mean, it's obviously coincidence that Liverpool have scored and then we've built an opportunity to score immediately off the back of that twice in a row. But this battle for first place in the group is going to go all the way to the final group stage game. I'm not letting up. I want top spot. He's away with the throw. In there to Mitchell Weiser. Back to Martinez. Trezeguet hit that early. Why couldn't that have gone in? Trezeguet has barely played for us this season, which is a shame, really, considering how good he's been for us over the past 2 seasons. But that would have been a tremendous goal. Unfortunately, hasn't gone our way. 5 shots on target for us, 3 of which have gone in. They are yet to have a shot on target, CSKA Moscow. And that's why they're 3-0 down. Because they're not doing anything going forward. Leao. Try and get that to Cotsiello. Oh, it's beautifully worked. And a 4th! And a 4th! Ah, why couldn't this have happened against Hannover? I'd quite happily have only won 2-0 here if it meant I could win 3-1 against Hannover. Never mind. We're romping towards top spot, or staying in top spot in the Champions League. That there from Leao's superb. Looks like Rafael Leao wants that first team spot back, doesn't it? 4-0 in the 65th minute. Destroying Moscow. Liverpool have just made it 4-0 2 minutes after we did. Anything we can do, Liverpool can do just as well. You couldn't script it, could you? They go 2-0 up, we score a second here. They go 3-0 up, we score a third here. I go 4-0 up, and they score a 4th there. It's like the scoreline is being waylaid and communicated between each stadium. Marlon steals that away. Just pure strength to get it off the man. We'll give it to Trezeguet. Got a bit more stamina left in those legs. Marlon. Vice's itching to get in behind. That's a terrible pass. That's a woeful pass. 15 to go. Still 4-0. But I thought I'd bring you that highlight just to show you that Liverpool are fighting back, just as we fought back against them. In there to Martinez. Trezeguet. Luca Bacchio. Just squeezes that to Hadji. Oh, who's broken through. Still not on the score sheet, Hadji. Tried his hardest. Luca Bacchio. Oh, wow. That is a tremendous first touch. Well done, pal. Oh, throw it there. Oh, sold me. A minute to be added on. Oh, that's loose. Can I get to that with Hector? We can, you know. It's Trezeguet. Hadji. Oh. He's not allowed to score in this one, is he? Akinfeev is determined not to let us score a 5th. That might drop. Weiser, why not? Because the whistle's about to go. Loft that in, and at the back post, oh, Diviv heads it behind again, and still we might score a 5th. I'll try again to whip it towards that near post. Oh, it's not going to drop for anyone. They got a free kick, to be fair, and the final whistle will go as soon as the ball drops. Trezeguet, that was a bit fancy. Martinez, oh, was going to hit that as soon as he got to him. Never mind. A 4-0 win at home against CSKA Moscow. It's exactly what the doctor ordered after a frustrating 1-1 draw against Hannover. Saying thank you to the manager of their team. They tried their hardest, but they weren't good enough here. And, oh, they didn't have a single shot. Oh, Liverpool scored a 5th! Akinfeev, what have you done? You've denied us the opportunity to stay top. Had he needed that goal, they didn't mention Liverpool scoring a fifth, otherwise I'd have tried even harder. Team comes first, plus competition is good, to be fair. I could have answered with either of those. With 2 goals to secure a win, Leao was the hero today. Impressive performance from Rafael. He'll be back in the starting lineup in the league for the next game. And CSKA Moscow were considered the underdog. It was a great match. We're second to none right now. We can always improve. I'll say we can always improve because we haven't been amazing today. Amazing. We perhaps got slightly lucky against Schalke, although we did play well once they went down to 10 men. You literally haven't played, so don't let it go to your head, mate. That's odd. And Nicolas Stark still has his place in the squad for sure. I did play Anton in the game against Hannover, but Stark just played in that game, so why he's complaining, I'm not sure. And now Anton's saying he's been in pretty good form and he wants to play. Oh, competition for places is fierce. Here at FC Köln, we are level on points with Bayern. The only thing is, we're in 9th and 10th. We are 11 points away from Wolfsburg and Mainz, who are killing it. Mainz could go on to 25 points. We really do have a mountain to climb if we're to claw that back before the end of the season. Yes, it's still early days, but that's a huge gap already. We're going to need to be much better and much more consistent tomorrow. But look back here, can come out and Leao can go in. And to be fair, Marlon picked up a goal from Cam. I'm going to put Daniel Marlon in over Hadji, who's been not that impressive recently. So tomorrow we have Frankfurt, Darmstadt and Bayern. I'm doing what you asked. We're going to play every single game unless eventually you decide that's not what you want. Wait and see. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on any more of this season. It's going to be a big end of season. Actually, where are we in the Champions League? We should be second behind Liverpool, I think, on goal difference. No, we're still top on head-to-head. Good. Let's keep it that way tomorrow, shall we? Actually, I'm not playing Champions League tomorrow, am I? Well, it's definitely going to stay that way tomorrow then.